Okay, y'all, I was gonna make a video about, here, I have a pudding cup, firstly. Secondly, I have a receipt I wrote at work, so I remember what I want to talk about. Oh, my frontal lobe is actually growing. So yeah, my frontal lobe, I noticed today, has actually grown, and I noticed the effects of that wonderful happening because I was kind of driving back from the mall, and in the mall, but this is also like, you know, personal life stuff, and like I don't want to get specific because like the internet's not that. Let me set my phone down so I don't shake it, because the internet is not the place for this. Oh, I thought I got pudding on my pillow. The internet's not the place for that. But just, I noticed myself today, just something happened where I just got external confirmation that the decisions that I've been making over the last month that have been hard, that I've been making without anyone looking, without like people were supporting me, obviously, but nobody was going through what I was going through, and nobody could really see what I could see. And like, obviously, like I trusted myself and like was learning every day, and still am learning every day to trust myself and listen to myself and whatever. But that was like, the last couple months have been really hard for me in that kind of way, but it have been so rewarding because I've been putting in the effort. And today was like one of those days where you can like see the fruits of your labor, and like I really got perspective on how right of a decision I've made, and how exactly like on point my instincts were, and how just like truly I can see, and I'm capable, and that I'm strong, and that I'm like, and it just made me feel so good about myself and about the work and the progress I've been doing. That's all internal, like all internal. There was nothing to show for it. And even like now I'm still going, but I can feel things around me kind of start to materialize. I'm like, oh my God, is this manifestation? Is this fucking whatever? And like, I'm telling you, the artist way, y'all, like the artist way, it's like a little, I might have said this in like the week 12 videos, but it's like a jumping pad you jump off of into your life. And it just like, it's such a strong foundation for a beautiful life. I'm like shoving it down people's throats. Like I'm giving it to this girl. I'm like, take it, do it. She's like, oh, I'll read it. And I'm like, no, you don't just read it, you do it, and you will do it because I'm telling you to do it. It's just, look at this little candle. Little candle. Little candle. Looks like a nipple. Hey y'all, I'm a pig. Okay. So yeah, and like I guess why I'm saying like my frontal lobe is growing, it's because like, not just because I'm putting in the work and, you know, becoming nicer to myself and whatnot, but I started saying whatnot because I watched a lot of A$AP Rocky interviews, and like the way he talks is so like smooth and elegant. He's like, he says and whatnot, but like with his accent, like I sometimes remember he has like a New York accent. It's so cool. It's so fucking badass. He talks like his demeanor and language is like smooth like butter. It's so hypnotizing. Anyways, my frontal lobe. Yeah, I just feel like I have thoughts now. Well, like I've always had thoughts, but when I get a thought, I like my brain just like really quickly, like instantly runs through like what the outcome of the conversation would be if I'm hanging out with someone, or if I'm in a group of people. Like my brain runs immediately through the outcome of what's gonna happen if I share this thought. And then I actually, like, you know how they tell you to think before you speak, I actually start doing that. Because before I literally didn't even think that hard, but now like, and it's not like I think, it's like become automatic now, which is so wonderful because my communications with people have gotten so much clearer and better and just more joy. And like, it's wonderful that I've like trained myself for that, because it's like I can see if I'm having a thought and it's like maybe negative towards myself, or like, or if it's like one of those thoughts that's like that like starts like a thing of overthinking. Like I hear the thought, right? And then I can sense it. I'm like, oh, no, sharing that is just going to start an overthinking conversation with this person. Or if I'm alone, I'm like, no, that thought is going to start an overthinking thing. So I literally just don't say it anymore. Like I literally shove it in my brain. Like I shove it down. And I know you're not supposed to shove feelings down, but I'm shoving thoughts down and it works great for me. Like I'm just like, shut the fuck up. I do not want to hear it. So yeah, but I do share my thoughts and I'm honest about it. I just like when I'm sensitive and like I can feel myself, I'm like, if I start this is not gonna be good. Like this is gonna spiral and not be a productive conversation or a productive moment for me. And like I learned how to do this through my morning pages. Like I wouldn't be able to do this without my morning pages because I would write so much in my morning pages about just like, again, those loops, and it would be over and over and over and over, and it wouldn't be the exact same thing, but it would have the same, like, I'm complaining about the same fucking thing the same fucking way, and this complaining is doing nothing. And like in those moments, I'm doing everything I can in the situation in my life, but I'm complaining about things I can't control. And I just got so fucking annoyed about that I like figured out how to distinct between things I can and can't control, like in the moment, as I have thoughts and feelings and as I'm experiencing life. Like I can recognize that immediately if I can or can't control something. And as I recognize that, I also train myself to like let go of things that I can't control, like in the moment. Like it's becoming like instantaneous, and it's amazing. Like I hear something, like I have a thought, or someone says something and it like rubs me the wrong way, and I'm just kind of like, you can't control that. Or like if I have a thought inside my head and it's like, oh my god, like does she even like you? Or like you look stupid, or you're like too like eager to talk, or you're too loud. And like I hear that and I'm like, what? Sure, give me like 5 minutes. So like, oh wait, I'll finish my pudding. My poutine. Oh, speaking of poutine, wait, let me finish my thought. So like, yeah, I could do it instantaneously now. And it's like a serious life skill. Like it's like changed my life, y'all. Like they need to teach this shit in school for real. Like put the artist way in schools. Because I called it the Bible today, but that gave me like a weird feeling because the Bible has so many associations. And the Pope died today on Easter Sunday. Sunday? No, today's Easter Monday. I got 1.5 pay at work. Yes. But I was gonna talk about poutine, but before I talk about poutine, yeah, it just feels like my brain is growing. And I think it's a combination of my brain just growing as I'm growing up as an adult. Also, what the fuck is that? What the fuck is an adult? And second of all, it's me actually working on myself, because that shit's fucking real. And literally, everything people fucking say is true. The more I've been listening to that voice inside, the happier my life is. What? It's wonderful. And I look back at videos, like I watched my first year interview after I posted my second year interview with myself. And even then, like I was smart. Like I was watching myself and I was like, wow, like I was listening to, and I was being really honest with myself back then too. And I realized how it's not just the last few months that I've been doing the artist way. Like obviously I've noticed a lot of changes since, but I've been putting in work within myself, like consciously, for years. Since like I was 15. No, 15 I was still on some fuck shit. Like since I was like 16. Bro, my dog is back. Stay or leave? Tubby, hop. No, he's leaving. Anyways, like, you know what I mean? And it's just like watching myself even last year, like I wasn't that happy because of just like my outside circumstances. I think I said as long as I live at home, like I'm as happy as I can be in my situation. But then the second I was able to do something about my situation, I did. And I was kind of subconsciously always on the lookout for how I can change my situation, because I knew I was doing my best in the moment, but I knew it wasn't where I wanted to be. So I accepted that, and also was like patient. Acceptance and patience. Patience is like what like is my mantra. Like it's been my mantra. Like I've been like, patience is the skill. I heard someone say that patience is knowing, because it's like hopping on an airplane, right? you hop on the airplane and you know where you're going, like the destination. You just have to sit there and wait. You could watch a movie, you could like read a book or whatever, you could sleep. But you're just going on the plane and you're trusting that it will get to the destination. Same thing with life. You know where you're going to end up, or you have some kind of North Star. Everyone has a feeling. Like the more time goes on, I guess the more it kind of not crystallizes. Fuck, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I'm 18. I literally don't know what the fuck is going to happen, where the fuck I'm going. But I have feeling of how I want my life to be. And I see certain things. Again, I don't have words for it, but I do have a feeling. And that feeling is like where I know my life, how my life is going to feel, and how my life is currently feeling. I don't know if I'm like, I don't know how to phrase it. I just feel confident. I feel like I know I know I am exactly where I'm supposed to be. And I know that I keep listening to myself like I am now. And I'm patient with myself like I am now. I'm trusting that things will work out. And it's beautiful. It's fucking beautiful, y'all. Like, hard work motherfucking pays off, dude. And like, I always knew that it would pay off. I just had to wait. You just have to wait. And I can't imagine how much better it's going to get from here and how much more I will experience, because patience is so hard. Patience is so hard because I'm doing everything. Why do I still have like, bad days? And like, you're always going to have bad days. And like, why do I feel like such garbage? Why like certain days, like I don't like myself. Like I got so fed up with myself about a week or so ago. Like I rotted in bed for 12 hours and I was like, girl, literally what the fuck? Remember who the fuck you are. And I picked myself up and like I'm here now and I had a wonderful week. It's just like being patient through everything. Y'all, I'm saying the same thing over and over again. But I wanted to talk about poutine because I was starving and I was scrolling on Reddit and then I got a picture of a poutine and then it was r/poutine and then I went there and oh my god, that subreddit is bomb. I heard the saying thebomb.com. My brother said it the other day. I was like, yo, that's fucking fire. He's like, you never heard that? I'm like, no, thebomb.com. It's thebomb.com. It's fucking fire. Imagine your like domain was like thebomb.com. It's definitely like $1 million to get it. But like I was just scrolling on the poutines and they looked so fucking good. If you guys are bored and hungry or just fat or anything or skinny, or if you're interested, go on r/poutine because that shit's so fucking good. And half the people are French, so if you can read that, you can get into the very sophisticated discussions about the poutine. So yeah, that's all I had to say. I thought this video was gonna be short, but alas, my frontal lobe is actually growing. It's a real thing, guys. It's a real fucking thing. Peace the fuck out. Have a great night, y'all.